Sophie jolted upright on the couch. She glanced at the clock. 12:36 a.m. Again, she thought. That was the third night this week she'd fallen asleep on the sofa, something she never did, and the third time she'd been woken up by a knock at the door. It wasn't loud, but steady, insistent, as if whoever was on the other side knew she was there. She shook off the fog and walked to the door, rubbing her eyes. Probably some idiot playing a prank, she thought. But then she looked through the peephole and stopped breathing. A clown. Its face was grotesque, too close. 2 gaping holes where the eyes should have been stared directly into the peephole, as if it could see her. Its face was painted white, but the paint was cracking and stained with dried blood. A crooked smile stretched across its lips, revealing jagged yellow teeth. The thing didn't move at all. It just watched. Sophie gasped and backed away. Her heart pounded. Was it a mask? A trick? She clenched her jaw. No way she was getting scared off by some loser in a costume. She marched to her bedroom, opened the drawer, and grabbed her 9mm handgun. She knew exactly how to use it. Back at the door, she took one last look through the peephole. The clown was still there. Without hesitation, she flung the door open, gun raised. Nothing. Just the cold night air and her white Honda parked in the alley. She stared for a moment, then shut the door, locking it firmly. Her pulse was still racing, but she forced herself to calm down. Slower this time, longer pauses in between. Sophie gritted her teeth and grabbed her gun again. She stepped to the peephole. The clown was back. Same eyes, same smile, frozen in place. She flung the door open again. Empty. Again. No footsteps, no sounds, no one. She looked around. Nothing but darkness and silence. She locked the door and leaned her forehead against it. "I'm not doing this all night," she muttered. She went back to her room, kicked off her shoes, and collapsed onto the bed. The second her head hit the pillow. Then another. Then another. Slower, harder, more deliberate, like it was enjoying this. Sophie sat up, trembling with rage more than fear now. Okay, that's enough. Gun in hand, she marched down the hallway again, this time no hesitation. She leaned toward the peephole and stopped. There was nothing outside. No clown, no one. She exhaled. But something felt off. The glass of the peephole looked darker, like it was reflecting something. She leaned closer, and then she saw it. Her own face in the peephole, and another face right next to hers. A blood-smeared cheek pressed beside hers. She froze. She didn't even have time to scream before she felt it. Hot, rancid breath on the back of her neck. Then a voice, gravelly and gleeful.
I want to see.
The next morning, police surrounded Sophie's house, yellow tape fluttering in the wind. Her body was found in the kitchen, every bone fractured and twisted, her arms bent at impossible angles, as if she'd been reshaped. Her ribs were broken, her jaw dislocated, but the most chilling part? Her eyes were missing. And on the door, written in dried blood, were the words,
Now I see.